Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's the Buko Boys.
We're back
from our hiatus of being busy as shit. I'm Dale.
And I'm DVO, Derek, and Dale Van Otten are in the house.
And we're back for some more Buko Boys shit.
And we're just in time to get ready for Halloween.
This month flew by pretty damn fast.
It did.
And we haven't recorded shit this month besides the beginning, so...
We're back.
Yeah. But man, this whole year went by crazy fast.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and anything about it, we're in the fourth quarter of the year, and...
Oh, shit, it's going to be November
next week. End, so... Yeah, November. Oh, and then my most dreaded daylight savings will be coming up.
This weekend. Today. Today? Is it today?
No. I think it's next week, though. Look at my calendar.
It might be today.
It's not. I already know
okay, it's not then. It would have been a million Facebook posts about it.
No, but daylight savings I think is next weekend, and
it's gonna screw everybody up.
You know, I was on an appointment the other day, and we get there, and it's dark, right? It's like 8 o'clock.
Right.
And I'm like, isn't it crazy to think 2 weeks ago it would have been sunny and like 80 degrees, but today it's dark and 50.
Yeah, freezing. It's that time of year where you need like a coat in the morning and then tank top in the afternoon and then a sweater again and then a coat again.
Yeah. But the one thing I do like about fall is the color change. I love the color change of the leaves and watching them all over.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
What's really nice is that my house is in a private community, and so I don't have to clean up all my leaves.
Me neither.
My HOA does it.
Me too.
So that's one thing I do like.
But I do miss having all the privacy I had when I had my house instead of a townhouse.
Oh.
So that's still on my radar.
The future purchase?
Yep.
Nice. You're also future purchasing thinking about a Tesla.
Hell yeah.
We test drove one.
Damn right we did.
That was pretty awesome.
All acceleration, all day.
I wasn't expecting that. I'd heard how fast they were. But I was not expecting when you hit that pedal, I was like, oh damn.
I told you.
We were on an incline onto the freeway entrance on an incline. And
non-stop G-forces.
That had some giddy up to that thing. Wow.
Non-stop G-forces.
I was impressed. I was in the passenger. I wanted to be in the passenger because I wanted to play with the screen. Because if you guys don't know, in a Tesla, there's no knobs or buttons. Besides
screen.
Like, there's right next to the steering wheel, it looks like your typical handle, because obviously there's blinkers there. And probably windshield wiper. No, I don't think the windshield wipers are there either.
Oh shit, you're right.
But it's like the push for like brake, drive, neutral, reverse. Like that's right there. And then the rest of it's all touchscue. Mm-hmm. It was kind of cool. Playing with it. One thing I liked. The autopilot was cool. That was fun because when you hit your destination, it notices the lines in the road, which I can see how can be very tricky around construction areas. So be careful if you drive a Tesla.
You have to keep your hands on the wheel still.
Yeah, you still have to kind of keep your hands because it needs you to know that you're still kind of in control. But I liked how there's so many cameras around the vehicle. As you're driving, it notices the vehicles around you, but it can determine the size. So it has that little silhouettes near you on the screen. And if it's like a car, it'll show a car. If it's like a big diesel truck, it shows a diesel just by what the cameras capture. I thought it was pretty impressive.
So badass.
And then, it has a built-in GPS.
And its own Wi-Fi.
And you just hit the location and it'll just take you. It's crazy. It's all. What'd you really like about it?
Everything.
Everything?
I love everything about it.
And I didn't drive it, so how was the control? How was the handling?
The handling is smooth. It does drive a little different. It does handle a little different, but it's still smooth.
Okay.
The braking is way different on it because as soon as you let go of the gas, you start slowing down.
Oh, that's right. What do they call it? Integrated braking or something like that?
Yeah.
Or is there self-braking?
Yeah, but you can actually adjust that in your settings.
What?
Yeah, you can adjust. You can do so much with these things.
That's pretty awesome.
But I really want to test the truck. The truck is what I want, but they're not even going to release what the look of it is going to look like till next month, and then I think it won't even be available for the public for another year.
Okay.
So I want that truck.
All right.
So I'm going to test drive that as soon as they release that shit.
I do have the Model X, the SUV-looking one. I have that on my vision board. It's something I kind of interested in. We did kind of play around in one. We didn't drive it, but we played around in it. And I thought
I don't like the look of the X so much. I mean, the features in it are way cool.
Right.
Inside of it is way cool, but the exterior of it, I'm not a fan of.
If you guys don't know, the rear doors open up like a bug, like a wings. I don't know, like
Yeah,
it raises
like
upward versus like a typical door. It's kind of
almost like a DeLorean, but not quite.
Yes. It was kind of neat.
But I don't know. I like the X when you're inside of it, but the outside look, I'm not impressed with the exterior look of that.
Okay, because it looks like a small sedan. Is that why?
It just looks weird. Almost looks like a minivan car conversion.
Oh, okay.
Like
you got upgraded that S then, son.
Yeah, or
just the truck.
Just the truck. But I can't wait to see what that looks like
saving
next
up.
month. Hell yeah, we'll put some down payment on that, and then get that rebate kickback from it.
At the rate we're going, you might be able to pay cash for it.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But awesome. It was fun though. It was fun to drive that. Well, I didn't drive, but it was fun to ride in and
definitely
kind of
get in the Tesla though, because it's badass. There's no gear changing. There's no maintenance fees. Tires. All you have to worry about maintenance is your tires.
Yeah, we have the guy said even the brakes, because of that integrated braking system
lasts
built in
twice as long.
Yeah, I said the brakes last a long time. You're not like slamming the brakes, because the way people drive around here is, I think everywhere I've been, people drive crazy.
Yeah, but it gets real bad once you hit Utah County. Real bad.
I saw one of your posts about that.
Was it not true though?
I see it all the time everywhere.
I see it a lot everywhere, but more significantly so in Utah County.
That's hilarious.
And it's the funniest thing is, like, you get on the freeway or drive on any road, the left lane in Utah County is constantly full, and the right lane's completely wide open. I don't get it. I don't understand why people are so back-asswards over there.
Oh, that's funny.
It's so weird, but oh well, you gotta drive through it, I guess.
Yeah. Pretty funny.
So, I saw a somewhat of, not really Halloween, but it's kind of Halloween, Maleficent movie.
All right, and we're gonna make this a little bit of a Halloween theme, because Halloween is in a few days.
Yeah, it's a few days, and we haven't really talked shit about Halloween this whole month.
At the time of this recording, Halloween's in 4 days. That means in 5 days, my Christmas tree will be up.
Oh, damn.
Just saying.
Well, all the stores have all, like, a mix of Christmas and Halloween right now.
Since September, bro.
Yeah, what the hell? Like,
since September.
It's so weird. Like, every year, every store is, like, competing to get the Christmas shit out.
It's quickest. Crazy. It's like, wait, we have to hit, like, Memorial Day first.
No, Labor Day.
Labor Day, yeah, right.
Labor Day. We gotta hit Labor Day, then we gotta hit our Halloween and Thanksgiving, and then we can do some Christmas.
Yeah.
Come on.
But I did hear a commercial, and I'm sorry, I know you're going to talk about your topic, but I did hear a commercial yesterday, and in the commercial had Christmas songs kind of playing. Oh, it was a commercial for Sirius XM, a holiday station, and they were playing kind of some songs in the background while they were doing the commercial. I got a little hyped up for Christmas. I'm not going to lie from listening to it.
I mean, I'm hyped up for Christmas regardless, but I still want to enjoy Halloween first.
Yeah.
And then get my grub on for Thanksgiving. And then Thanksgiving night is when I get into the spirit of Christmas.
Thanksgiving night?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you start shopping.
Yes, online.
Yep.
Yeah, I got you. I'm with you.
So,
right. So I'm sorry. So you just saw the movie
Maleficent.
I haven't seen it yet. How was it?
It was really good. I thought it was great. There were some parts that were like, come on, but
okay.
It was geared towards kids.
Oh, Disney.
Yeah.
My family and I, we did rewatch the first one last weekend. We watched the first one.
That's actually a good idea. I should have done that too, but I still remembered it enough to piece it all together.
Okay.
But yeah, this one kind of takes because you know how in the first one it kind of starts off dark and then kind of lightens up.
Okay.
In this one, it kind of starts off lighten up and then gets dark.
Okay. All right. I like that though. Okay.
So, but yeah, this one it kind of takes Maleficent back to her roots, which she didn't know she had.
Oh.
So that's kind of cool.
Because the first movie starts off with her parents had died or something like that.
Yeah, she's just alone.
She's just alone, okay.
In this land of fairies.
She's just a young little girl. And okay, all right.
So this one, she actually learns more about her roots.
That's kind of cool. I dig that.
And there's horns galore.
Okay.
Horns galore, everybody.
Now, I gotta tell you, I really like that idea because, like I've mentioned it many times, I love to see the background of some of these bad guys. Like, we just saw the Joker movie, I'm not sure. It didn't really play into the normal DC roles. A little bit of a different type of role, but I did like the idea of an origin story. I still would love the idea of a Darth Vader origin story.
They kind of did.
Well, no, but like where they...
Oh, yeah, the middle section.
Yeah, that's maybe... Because you see him as a person origin, but you don't see the Darth Vader origin. That's what I mean. I want to see that origin story.
I wonder if there is something like that out in cartoons or something.
I definitely don't watch.
I know I don't watch any of those. I've never kept up with any of those Star Wars.
Let me know if there is.
Disney Plus is going to be here soon. And
the what? Oh,
Disney
yes,
Plus.
yes.
We'll have access to all of those at our fingertips.
What's the countdown of that?
November 12th.
2 weeks away.
November 12th.
2 weeks away.
I'm subscribed.
I'm waiting till the subscription day because I do want to get the bundle.
Because you just want my password? You can have my password.
You share it.
But anyways, back to Maleficent.
Yes.
It was good. It was really good.
Okay.
My daughter loved it so much she went and saw it again.
Yeah, with her dad. Her dad took her girls. Yeah.
Yep. But some of the parts that go dark, I mean, it goes pretty dark.
Okay.
And then, I'm going to say this, Malay was crying her eyes out at one part.
Interesting.
And you kind of, like, you stop and go, Disney, what the hell?
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
you're like, what the hell, Disney? When did you get so damn dark?
Interesting. Maybe if they keep up with these, like, evil storylines.
But I will tell you, it does end with Disney fashion.
Okay, alright.
Being light again.
You've got to. Right?
Because it's Disney.
Yeah.
But yeah, you go, what the?
Okay.
Like, wow,
All
Disney, yeah, got some balls there, wow.
Just they started doing those R-rated Marvel movies.
Right? But yeah, it was pretty damn good. There were some parts, of course, like I was saying, where it's like, come on. But you just gotta be like, hey, it's kids. You want to build that suspense.
Yeah.
But, being logical, I've been like, that's what you gotta do. Come on, just do it.
All right.
But looking past that, it was good.
Okay.
Really good. Definitely worth seeing.
So it's worth seeing. You're giving it a thumbs up?
Thumbs up for sure.
All right.
So
awesome.
Go watch Maleficent. And then subscribe to Disney Plus, because why not, right?
It's 2 weeks away.
I can't wait.
I can't wait.
I was like looking for something to watch last night, and I was just thinking, damn it, I wish I had Disney Plus already.
If on Disney Plus's Instagram or Facebook, I don't remember, they have one of their stories was, it was just a scroll of all the things that were going to be on from day one. It was ridiculously long. Like it was like a quick roll. Like honestly, within 1 second, probably 20 movies flashed through.
Wow.
Like that's how much. And the thing was, put your finger in, it would pause it, and you could kind of like look at it. Anyway, it looked awesome. You kind of see that. It's a crazy long list of Disney Plus. It's gonna be. I'm really looking forward to it. Now, if you were to pick 2 things that you were excited for with Disney Plus, what would it be?
2 things?
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Because well, let me think here.
Well, you think about it. I'll say what I'm more interested in, or 3, whatever's easier. I am really looking forward to the new Christmas movie because it's going to come out right before Christmas. So Noel, that one, which we talked about with Hader and
oh yeah.
And then the next one would be probably The Mandalorian. I'm actually kind of looking into that. I think that looks very interesting. So that's we talked about that before too. So I won't talk more. But yeah, those 2 are kind of the 2 that I'm more interested in seeing.
I was more thinking about like those new Marvel series that they're going to come out.
Okay.
With. I'm excited for those Marvel series.
Do you have like a specific 1 or 2 you're more interested in?
Not really. I'm the What Ifs and the Loki one. I'm really interested in.
Okay, all right.
What was the other one that? WandaVision. I'll definitely give it a watch. And same with the what's the one with Bucky and Falcon and Winter Soldier. That one not really interested in, but I'll still give it a watch to see if it is good.
All right. And I want to know which one of our viewers or listeners is also going to be ordering Disney Plus, and who's really excited to watch it. So
when it comes to the bundling part of it, because I wanted to bundle it too, right?
Oh,
Because I'm thinking
the bundle is the Hulu along with ESPN
Plus, and they don't allow the bundle process until the launch date.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's what I'm waiting.
I was hoping to start my Hulu now, which maybe I should.
Do the free trial.
Yeah, why am I not doing that? Okay.
Do the free trial.
Okay, done. After this, it's done.
I think the free trial is like a month, and the bundle's in 2 weeks. So.
Well, I was hoping because I don't know if it'll complicate things having separate subscriptions and then trying to bundle it later.
I just wait. It's 2 weeks.
Yeah, I can wait. I can wait.
There's plenty of other things on. Plenty of other things.
Oh, speaking of things going to be coming on,
Okay.
I'm probably be on a Hallmark movie coming up soon.
Oh yeah.
Look for me in a
Christmas
Hallmark
one,
movie.
right?
Yeah, Christmas
Yeah.
one. Starring this, I don't even know her name. She was in that TV show. She was in Full House. She was Stephanie's best friend that was always in trouble.
And like smoking and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
trying to get Stephanie to smoke.
I'm gonna look it up. Keep going.
But anyways, it was her, and I don't even know who the guy was in this, but anyways, they're like traveling. They're both singers of some kind, and they're traveling, trying to get from one place to another, and they end up getting stuck together in a rental car, and they're going from one town to another, and they're in this bar, which was supposed to be New Orleans, and I'll be in the background as a bartender, looking fancy.
And her name is Marla Sokolov.
Marla Sokolov, huh?
Her birthday's near my birthday. Our birthdays are 2 weeks apart.
Oh, interesting.
Fun fact for everyone.
I could see that, I guess.
A little fun fact for everyone.
So,
Yeah,
so I guess
Marla
I'll be a
Sokolov.
part of your Christmas enjoyment this year if you watch Hallmark
Her
movies.
name on Full House was Gia. She was
Gia?
Gia.
I kept confusing her with Six from Blossom.
Yes, because that's what you told me. Like,
I was almost gonna call her that too when I was walking by.
I wonder if she gets that often too. You know, those sitcoms back in the '80s. Yeah, I could.
Because when I was trying to describe who she was to somebody, and I was saying her name was Six from Full House, and people were like, "Oh yeah, I know who you're talking
Exactly.
about." And I was so wrong, and they still knew what I was talking about.
What's the name of the movie? When does it come out?
I don't remember the name of the movie. I want to say it's something about like Home for the Holidays. Something because they're trying to get back home. That was the whole thing with it. I want to say it's something about like Home for the Holidays, but they're on a road trip and they're in Louisiana in some bar in New Orleans in a dueling piano bar. It was here at the not the Tabernacle, Keys on Main.
Keys on Main, okay.
And they try to change it to like Keys on shit. I can't remember what they
Keys on shit. Okay.
Keys on shit. I can't remember what they.
Now, if they don't pull up to the camera with you and you're sitting there wiping dry glass and you throw the towel over your shoulder, then I'm gonna be pissed.
That's kind of what I was doing.
All right, good. As a typical bartender, so
yeah,
wiping down a glass and throw the towel over your shoulder and lean up on the counter.
Well, there was
Tell
a
me about
waitress.
your
There's a
problem.
waitress that comes up with a tray, and I kind of like put glasses on it, and she walks off with it.
What was
and
that?
then,
What were in the glasses? Water?
No, one was there were juices that looked like liquor colors.
Okay.
So one was a grape juice, looking like wine, and then the other one was like I don't know.
Apple juice looking like beer or something?
Something like that. Yeah, something like that.
That's how I imagine things would happen. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, but hopefully I'm in there, because they shot a bunch of scenes.
Yeah, hopefully you don't hit the editing floor. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, let's hope not. So when it comes out.
Do you watch those Hallmark Christmas movies?
So my wife, she likes those, and
I think Edna would. She hasn't, but I think she would.
And so sometimes I'll watch those with her, and they are super corny.
I think Edna would like them because she doesn't know good acting from bad acting. Where me, I can't. Those Lifetime Hallmark. I even tried a couple Netflix ones last year, and it was
those
were
Netflix
okay.
ones are
Some
hard to watch too.
Some were hard, yeah.
So try to muscle through it if you can.
Well, that'd be fun to see you. Hopefully, you're in that one. You'll definitely post about it, I'm sure. If,
Hell yeah! I'll screenshot that shit. I'll post all about it. My 2 seconds of fame.
All right, should we get into the next one? A little bit of back to Halloween theme.
Yeah, Halloween stuff.
So we want to pick a couple topics we thought would be kind of fun and Halloween theme. Last year we did a few. So this one we got a couple topics. The first one they'll start off with is going to talk about werewolf.
Oh yeah, so werewolves. One fun fact about werewolves, they don't have nards.
Kick them in the nards.
Werewolves don't have nards.
I have that movie. Who can name that movie? If you can name that movie.
I'll give you 5 seconds to name it. 1, 2, 5. What is it?
I'm going to see if... Would you do something?
Oh, I know what it is.
Hold on.
Oh, I know what it is.
Don't say anything. I want you to post it on our social media. The first one to respond to it
gets a prize.
We're going to send them a magnet or a sticker.
All right.
Or maybe we'll do it random. Maybe not the first one, but we'll do a random winner.
Okay.
All right.
Who
we'll
said,
do the quote.
What movie is this from? Wolfman don't have nards. End quote.
All right.
All right.
We'll post that.
So
I'm going to make a joke.
Werewolves, I guess they just kind of originated from from European folklore, and a lot of, I guess, people were claiming witchcraft and everything on people. They were also claiming, they were wolf charming. They were calling them wolf charming.
Interesting.
So it sounds
like
like
a way to describe somebody.
Yeah, as a wolf charmer. Like they were wolf charmers, so they're going trials and like getting executed and stuff for being wolf charmers.
Oh,
but
interesting.
And then it kind of evolved from that to people turning into wolves and going on like a cannibalistic.
Back to the wolf charming though. Did that mean like you could talk to wolves and like make them do things you wanted? Is that what they meant by that?
I think so.
Okay.
Which just sounds like they were training wild dogs. Okay. Sounds like people that were like finding puppies and maybe raising puppies and. Okay. They're kind of like their pets.
And it kind of
sounds like that.
Moving back to maybe like witch trials where they thought, oh, you can talk to you're a wolf charmer. That means you must be like a witch.
Yeah, it all stems
to that
from like really overzealous Christianity. It all revolves around that.
Okay.
So people just living their best life with their puppies and their dogs, and then then here comes these people
with their fur babies.
Yeah, and then people are just
wolf charmer off with their head
exactly
to the gallows.
So it just kind of stepped from that, and it just kind of evolved from that into people turning into wolves, and then the story just kind of grew and grew and grew. But now we just have it more as a horror movie thing, and we're not scared of people turning into wolves in our daily lives, which is a great way to live. Such a great way to live. So, but yeah, that's kind of like in a nutshell, where werewolves come from.
And the full moon.
Yep, yeah, all that was all just kind of played into this folklore, just more added to it, and it just spread it to different cultures, and then gets here to America, and then we're like, let's make a movie about it.
Yeah, we make everything better.
Hell yeah.
So then, when we were bringing up this topic, I talked to you about Dogman, and you were like, I don't even know much about Dogman.
Yeah.
So Dogman is another crypto being, so to speak. Is it real? Is it not real? Kind of like Bigfoot. Is it real? Is it not real? So,
which I like that they call it Dogman and not werewolf.
Yeah, it's true.
Because if someone started saying werewolf, people would be like, get the hell out of here.
Well, because werewolf is a man that transitioned to a wolf and back and forth. Right. Where Dogman is just this creature that looks like a dog, but it stands up and has like
and it's always
mannerisms. It's always in dog-like form or wolf-like form, but it has mannerisms of maybe a human, but it doesn't transition back and forth.
Is there is there stories of dogmen from other countries, or is it?
From other countries I don't know, but definitely from Native Americans have stories of dogmen. That's for sure. Other countries I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know about that one.
Who know? Maybe the werewolf story originated from somebody actually seeing a dogman,
and then it saw like the man-like mannerisms and thought, this must transition.
Wolf charmer. I know a guy that raises wolves in the woods. We need to kill
a wolf charmer.
A wolf charmer, and that's what happened. They saw a dog man and went straight to the wolf puppy raiser.
So when I listen to some of the podcasts, so a lot of podcasts I listen to are kind of more like
paranormal.
No, are more like business or self-improvement or like leadership type stuff. And then I think your brain is a muscle. I gotta relax my brain muscle. So I listen to paranormal stuff because that's my interest.
And that squeezes your brain juices for you.
Yeah. So I had a long trip. I'm always on the commute. So this one when I have a longer trip, I like to listen to paranormal stuff. So there's a couple stories that I have that would be kind of fun to share with you guys. That these are dogman stories that people have reported. Now whether they're real or not, I don't know. You guys give us your take on what you think. If you think dogman is something that could be real, or if you know someone that has a dogman story, obviously share that. But, so a couple stories I heard. One, I thought they were pretty good, both of them. So one is this guy was out in the woods. He was doing, what's it called? Power lines. So he was in, if you guys have ever seen them work on power lines, their truck has a bucket attached and a scissor lifts all the way up, and they work on the power lines.
Scissors.
Well, I can't remember I think Homeboy was alone. And so he's up there, and he hears something like from the bushes, from the tree lines. And all of a sudden, this creature walks out, like kind of like a wolf, but he's noticing it's like really big. And then it like starts shaking the truck because it knows he's up there. and he's getting
like stands
scared.
up and grabs it with hands.
You know what? I don't know if it was honestly like hand-like or not, but it was just kind of shaking it. Maybe you couldn't tell from where he was at because he was up high, but you know this guy's scared, and this thing he's saying is not like a wolf. It's like it. Oh, you know what? I don't remember if it talked about a tail or not either. Anyway, this thing is not like a wolf. Like it has mannerisms, like man, the way it's walking, everything like that, and it's huge. And a lot of times, these people are thinking these are maybe Bigfoot, but the only difference is it has a snout. And that's when they start asking, like, hey, did it have a snout? Or what was its face like? And you're like, oh, it had a snout. Like, that's not Bigfoot. That might be a Dogman. So there's a lot of confusion between Bigfoot and Dogman, but the snout and I think it goes back and forth from 2 legs to 4 legs frequently.
So what was this guy doing while this thing was shaking?
So he's getting really scared because this thing's like I think not really trying to crawl, but just like trying to shake him out. But then there's a few that start circling around the entire truck, and this guy just ducks into this bucket on this lift, and he just huddles there. He is so
there's a pack of
scared.
Dogmen.
Yes, and because obviously there's one, there's got to be more. And he just stayed up there. I don't remember how long. This story I heard was a while ago, so I can't remember all the details. I couldn't re-find the story in time, but he just stayed in that little bucket, just scared to death. And finally, after they had been gone, or to a point where he thought they were gone, he still stayed up there much longer. I think it was like getting nighttime before he finally was like, okay, I gotta get out of here. And he finally lowered his lift and jumped in his truck and took off.
What what year did this take place?
This is in the 2000s. It's not too long ago.
And he didn't try to record any of this?
Oh, I don't know. Good question. Yeah, I don't know. And in the interview, I don't know if he even was asking questions like that. And then another story we were just reading on, well, this took place in Colorado. And this guy had a huge land property, acres on acres.
You said like 100 and something acres?
250 acres.
Yeah, damn.
So a big property. And he had a bunch of traps along the borders for coyotes because it was farmland. So he had a bunch of coyote traps. Well, he's pulling up to one, and he just sees this big dust cloud because it's like kicking up a big dust cloud trying to escape. And he pulls up, and when he pulls up, he slams his brakes, which then stalls his manual truck. And because what he sees is this massive, what he thinks is a wolf, or no, he thinks it's a massive coyote. And he's looking at it, and on all fours, this coyote is 5 feet tall on all fours. And he stops, and his headlights are on it. And he sees it, and this coyote, if you will, then stops because it sees this truck and headlights pull up, looks at him, and what he said was its right hand was caught in a trap.
So a hand, not a paw.
He clarified, not a paw, a hand. The right hand was caught in the trap, and it stands up, and these traps, he said, he has to pound them in 24 inches deep into the ground so that the coyotes don't pull themselves out.
You say with like a 10-pound hammer?
He has a 10-pound hammer that he hammers these in 24 inches deep, these traps so they don't pull themselves out. It stands up and then rips out the trap that his hand is caught in. Rips it out, snarls, and then just takes off. And I was like, damn, that's a pretty good story.
I wonder if he was able to determine whether or not wolfmen have nards.
Well,
it wasn't a wolf man, it was a dog man, it was a coyote man.
So that was a pretty interesting story. I thought those stories were pretty nuts.
You don't hear a lot of dogman stories like you do.
Well, I think it's because people do automatically think it's a Sasquatch. Like right off the bat, they just see this big hairy creature walking, and they think that's a Bigfoot, but possibly it has a snout and it could be a Dogman, and maybe they're, well, I don't know. Are they two different things or are they one thing? They do mention that they have canines, where a lot of people say that Bigfoot does not have canines. Just kind of like our teeth, because we're omnivores, and they are too, possibly. But this Dogman, has canines, and this guy said his canines on this Colorado story we just last reported. He said they were probably 4 to 5 inches. These canines.
Do you think Dogmen have the red lipstick, or do they have man parts?
I don't know.
That's an interesting topic.
Yes.
Because it's like, what parts are man, what parts are dog?
Good point. It's a good point.
Just what, hands and feet? Is that it?
And fur. That'd be interesting. Because some Bigfoot stories they do. The people are like when they see them, they say, "This was definitely a male Bigfoot. I could definitely tell it was a male." But yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, Dogman. Next time somebody sees a Dogman, yeah, be like, so, did it look like it was gonna red lipstick was gonna come out of there?
Or junk.
Oh, too funny.
But again, if you guys know someone that has a story like that,
ask them about
I want to hear it.
Dogman's thing.
We want to know the deets.
All right, what else we got for Halloween?
All right, we have another story. The good old, when you think of Halloween decorations, what's the first Halloween decoration that comes to mind? Everyone answer. 1, 2, 3. Jack-o'-lanterns. That's right, jack-o'-lanterns. But where does the jack-o'-lantern come from? Well, the Buko Boys here did a little bit of digging.
And we got the info for you.
Now, I don't know if it's 100% true and accurate. However, it's a damn great story, so we're going to share it.
So it actually comes from Ireland. It's an Irish folktale about old stingy Jack.
Old stingy ass Jack.
Old stingy Jack. So Jack, he's a little prankster. That's a little prankster ass.
He's like a mean prankster.
But he's also stingy as shit. So anyways, Jack just hangs out with the devil. That's what he does, right? So he's at the bar with the devil. And old stingy Jack, he asks, well, actually, you know what? You'll tell that story, right?
Yeah,
you'll tell that story.
You can keep going about little stingy Jack.
But yeah, so stingy Jack, so he just hangs out with the devil. That's kind of his MO. Him and the devil are besties, and he's kind of a dick to him. So go ahead and tell the story.
So there's a couple stories of Stingy Jack where he plays he plays pranks on people, and he kind of played a couple pranks on the devil because the devil's an idiot. So
yeah, I don't know why the devil's so dumb. Hangs out with Stingy Jack and treats him like shit. Right?
So they're at the bar, they're having a couple drinks, and Stingy Jack says, "Hey, I don't want to pay for these drinks. Hey, why don't you turn into a little coin? That way I can pay, and we can get out of here, and then you just transform me and come out." So the devil goes, "Okay." So the devil transforms into a coin. And Stingy Jack goes, "What? I'm still not going to pay." Grabs the coin of the devil, throws him in his pocket with another coin with a cross on it. So now
with a cross.
With a cross.
In his pocket.
Oh, with a cross. And so now the devil is trapped as a coin in his pocket for quite a while. And then finally, Stingy Jack releases him.
No. There was a thing to it. He told him after a year he would release him, and he had a promise that if he died within that year.
Yeah, that was the other.
No. There was both of them. Both of them had that.
Oh, okay.
This one was 1 year. The other one was 10. So this one was 1 year. If he died within that 1 year, the devil can't claim his soul.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Then the second trick, a year later, because that 1 year expired. Mm-hmm. So now he's like, okay, I got to trick the devil once again. So he's hanging out with the devil again, doing cool stuff that they do. And he tricks the devil into climbing this apple tree. He's like, hey, go get one of those fruits. And so the devil's like, okay, I'll do whatever you say.
What a fool.
So the devil climbs up the tree, and Stingy Jack, now there's conflicting stories. Stingy Jack either carved a cross in the tree or put crosses around the tree where the devil was now stuck up in the tree and couldn't come down. And so then Stingy Jack said, okay, here's another thing. If I'll remove the cross, if I die in the next 10 years, you do not claim my soul. And the devil was like, fine, all right. So he does. But Stingy Jack does die.
Eventually, he dies. But when he does die, the devil's like, well, I'm going to keep my promise. You ain't coming first. Well, yeah. Old God up there, he's like, well, you're kind of a dick, and you're just a prankster, and you kind of treated your buddy, the devil over here, kind of like a dick, so you can't come in here. And then the devil was like, well, I ain't taking you because you're a dick. So he casts him out into the darkness, and the only thing he has is this turnip that he carves and puts a burning coal in. All he gets is a burning coal and his turnip, and so he carries this lantern around. And that's kind of where the turnip started out as kids carving these faces in the turnips and potatoes and putting them in their windows so they can scare away Stingy Jack if he comes by.
Yep.
But I don't know what Stingy Jack's gonna do. He'd probably just treat everyone like jerks.
He's gonna play tricks on them probably.
Yeah. So they start with turnips, and then the Irish folktale moves into England, and they start using beets, and they're using beets. Well, then eventually, when immigration starts happening, and everyone comes here to America, aka
the home of the pumpkin.
Home of the pumpkin. We changed those items into what we have now as the jack-o'-lantern carving pumpkins.
Because obviously we all know Americans make everything better, and that's what we did. So we said, hey, look at your small little turnips and potatoes and beets.
Ugly and
look
white.
at these big old pumpkins we've got.
They're bright and orange.
And beautiful and delicious. And then, so now it was obviously much easier to scoop out and hollow out a pumpkin and make that into a lantern. But then it was obviously much easier of a larger canvas to make scary faces to scare off the evil.
Right. So that is the origin stories of the jack-o'-lantern.
And now I want something pumpkin spice.
Hell yeah.
We just had before this episode, Dale brought us up some pumpkin spice Twinkies.
Yep, because it's pumpkin spice everything, right?
It's everything. Everything. You had a lot of pumpkin spice already?
Not as much as I would hope for. I've been going... Because I'll go hours on end without eating and not realizing it. And then finally when I do eat, I'm not at anywhere that has pumpkin spice. Unless I'm at McDonald's and they have the pumpkin pies at McDonald's.
They're pretty good, though. Good. They're pretty good. Those pumpkin pies at McDonald's are pretty good.
What else has pumpkin flavor stuff? Because I'm hitting the drive-thrus on a regular now.
Well, like I told you, I went to a Beans and Brew, and which is a local coffee shop here in Utah, and I got a pumpkin waffle they make. And that was pretty good. It was one of those Liege waffles. So I don't know what, something about those texture of those Liege waffles. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but they're delicious.
Oh, you know what I did have? What's that one yogurt? Noosa?
Okay.
They had a pumpkin one. Oh boy, that was good.
Was it?
Yeah, it was so good. It was almost like a pumpkin cheesecake, almost.
Okay.
But it was yogurt, so you kind of get where I was.
I know Dannon makes one too, and that was pretty good.
I don't ever see it ever. I never see it. I hate that they make that and you never see it anywhere. That's why when I worked there, when they would have it, I'd take so much of that.
Off the line?
Yeah, right off the line. I'd eat that shit right away.
It was good. I just got pumpkin spice frosted mini wheats, shredded mini wheats.
Okay, I've had that one.
It was pretty good.
It is good. Actually, I had that one earlier this year. It was really good.
Special K came out with a couple flavors. Pumpkin spice and apple cinnamon. I got both of those. Very delicious, I might say.
I did see that, but I'm not a fan of Special K.
You know what? I like Special K.
There was a pumpkin spice frosted flakes. I'm not a fan of frosted flakes either.
What?
Yeah.
I love frosted flakes. I don't know how I feel about. I'll try pumpkin spice.
I don't know why frosted. You know why? Actually, I do know why. Because as soon as you get them wet, the flavor runs right off those flakes. That's why.
That's why you gotta do small bowls, small portions.
Who has time for that?
Or
I want it all now.
Or just take a handful, throw it in your mouth, and take a swig of milk and just
that would probably be the best flavor distribution.
Right there. It's all in one bite.
That's probably the best way to get your bites.
And I want to find some good, because especially this time of year, I love butternut squash and pumpkins. That's a fall favorite. And I want to know if you guys have some really good recipes. I want to know some really good pumpkin or butternut squash recipes, because I love that.
Did you go to any Halloween parties yet?
No, I probably won't.
So
I got invited to a few.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I was gonna say there was 3 of them that I missed out on.
I got home at 9 p.m. last night. I was busy. I had a few appointments. Got home at 9 p.m. and I saw on my Facebook, your Halloween gathering is going on right now. I said, oh, well, I'm tired.
Well, that's been the thing. Every time that there's a Halloween party, it's like I'm not home till 10 that night, and it's like, no, I'm done for the night. I'm done.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't have time to. I don't want to dress up, but
I have costumes that just haven't been able to
put on yet. I got a little costume for a little baby, Kayliana,
and a bib. You got a
I
got a bib for her.
Brother. Her uncle got her my first Halloween bib, and then my wife got her a Tigger costume. She's gonna be Tigger.
Oh, nice.
Oh my gosh, I knew she was gonna go get it, and then when I came home, she was in her little little thing on the floor that she plays with. And so I didn't see her because there was a counter. And then my wife picks her up, holds her up wearing her costume. Cutest damn thing. This baby's the cutest damn thing.
Yeah, she is. You know what's the best about taking her trick-or-treating right now, though?
What?
She's not going to eat any of that candy.
I know. Guess who gets to eat it?
Us.
Yes.
I said us because I want some of it, too. So what are you going to do anything this year for Halloween? You going to stay home and hand out candy? Or are you going to take Liliana out?
You know, I love the idea when I first got my first homes. I love the idea of doing trick-or-treating. But I don't like getting up constantly. I don't like that. I mean, if there's like a long line, sure, that's nice. But constantly getting up and down, kind of don't want to do that. So I kind of don't want to go trick-or-treating this year either. Like, I kind of want to like watch scary movies down in my basement. So I might turn off my doorbell so I don't have to hear it. Get notified on my phone, my doorbell's ringing. So I might turn that off, get some scary movies, make some homemade chili, and go down in my basement.
Halloween Scrooge, huh?
No, that sounds fun to me. Watching Halloween movies, maybe Christmas movies, I don't know.
Well, maybe put a note on your door so kids don't even stop by and waste their time.
My lights are off.
Yeah, that never stopped me.
No, my house looks dark. My lights are off.
I won't have to worry about it because kids don't even know I have a door on the side of the building.
Yeah, you don't have people coming.
Maybe if I carve pumpkins and put them out on my lawn, maybe they'll know.
Maybe.
But then that just means more candy for me.
Well, last year I did the same thing. I wasn't home last year. We actually went trick-or-treating. I had all my lights off, and I didn't get any notifications of my doorbell ringing, so I know no one came to my house. So I think it'd be the same thing.
Yeah, probably then. Then you're good. Then you're set.
Yeah.
Maybe I might join you.
You know trick-or-treating? Or come down. Homemade chili, Halloween movies, maybe some Halloween classics. I was just talking about some old Halloween classics. Like I remember this one with Donald Duck. And
oh, yeah, you were just mentioning that.
I don't know if you guys remember this. Huey, Dewey, Louie, they're dressed up, and they're going to go trick-or-treating, and Donald's kind of being a jerk to him about it. And on the news, there's a flash report, the gorilla has escaped the zoo. Oh my gosh. Well, Huey, Dewey, and Louie want to scare their Uncle Donald, so they find a gorilla costume, and they scare the duck poop out of him. But the gorilla then breaks into their house. I don't know how the gorilla does
the duck.
So he breaks in, and he's chasing them around. Do you guys remember this? I loved it.
I remember vaguely. I want to watch this again.
That's the kind of stuff I want to watch. I want to watch these old Halloween, like classic, like little things like that. That's what
I'm down to watch that. I want to watch that again.
I gotta find a bunch.
And the old Wolfman Don't Have Nards movie.
I've got it. I want
to watch that.
It's actually on Prime as well.
It is on
Prime.
Prime.
There's a clue for you guys. Post this. We're gonna pick a random winner and send them a magnet or sticker.
Magnet or sticker.
Of Buko Boys.
And Scary Stories what was it? Submission.
Oh. Submit to us.
Submit to us now.
Yeah, remember, reach out to us if you got any cool stories for us. Buko Boys Podcast at gmail.com. Instagram, Facebook. Buko Boys.
We haven't been active on social media as much in these last few weeks.
We've been busy.
Crazy busy. We'll be better eventually.
Hopefully.
All right, I think that's an episode, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Got anything else to say?
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, bizzos. Bye.